Well, we have made it to where we're going to set up camp. Get this tent opened up and start building a fire. Well, it's late, but we're trying to get us a decent fire going. It's wet, but we got a little bit burning down in there. I think it'll take. Lane set up there, canned ham up there. We got a trailer set up right there. I loaded up, and we are right by the creek. Hard to see. I'm trying to get some more light. Well, not too bad of a little campsite. I'm sure that creek is loud. Fire's coming along nicely. I'll take it. Creek's loud. The full moon, just as soon as the clouds clear, maybe we'll fake and act like something scary's out in the woods tonight, like Jasco does. There's my guard lab. It's supposed to rain tonight. We were going to camp on up the creek, roll up the trail, but one crossing was pretty deep and we're under a flash flood advisory. So we decided to come back. That wasn't too deep because it's wide. We were just camping here kind of at the start of the trail. About to cook up some grubs. Oh. Camping trailer's doing good. Here's the canned ham. Got the CDC enclosures on it. I don't know that I could have towed that without the portal boxes and the gear reduction, but we're building this one out more for overlanding camping, and bought the Razor to go fast, which it's coming a long way. I'm hearing a lot of weird shit out here, and I think it's a little bit of wind, and that I've been watching so many scary videos on YouTube. I did order today. I've got my wiring coming for the trailer. This trailer's a little heavy for the side-by-side. I might need brakes, or might just build another one about half that size and 4-length it, but that'll be a project. This will work for now. I do have a 3.5 by 5 foot trailer. One of the ones from Lowe's carry-all. Picked it up pretty cheap. Might do that and try to find another set of Canam takeoffs, adapt the hubs. That's in the future. But we're about to fire up a grill. Pretty pumped. Here we go. Gonna do a couple of sausages, some burgers. Be in there. And she found these things at Walmart.
They were $1.
All these things at Walmart for like $1 a piece. Figure that'd be good for the camping kit. This trailer's nasty. It's probably been at least 4 months since we've had it out. Burger's gonna be good. Everything's better camping. The fire has turned out to be going pretty dang good. Quite a bit of heat. We had a bad windstorm in this area, so we picked that up. This fire ring is all messed up and trashy, so I fixed it up, re-rocked it on this side. Turned out pretty dang good. That creek's roaring. So for y'all haven't seen, I haven't really done a super good video on this yet, but this is my 2023 Canam Commander XTP Max. Quite a bit's done to it. 35-inch Sedona trail saws, 4-inch portal boxes with 30% gear reduction, forward offset A-arms. We got CEC enclosures in here, the Rough Country sound bar, which is made by Exo Gear. It's got the media center, cubic dollar switch mount, Corbin turn signal kit, full-size spare, Super ATV Rhino 2.0 axles. There's the rear, the front's in here. Cheap whips, never buy expensive whips because they break. Milwaukee pack outs, reverse lights. I have rock lights, mud busters. There's more than that. It had the drive shaft recall on it. It doesn't really make any sound anymore. I have pretty wicked dome lights inside it. They're bright as can be. All my wiring's tucked. Pretty sweet. And that's about it on this one. It is Warner cover gear. It's cool. It's under the seat over there on the mount. I do want the subwoofer to go with that. Go back here. I did not turn the radio off. So I don't want to do that. I do not have a dual battery on this yet, which I hope I do. This thing's got some pretty cool modes. Like, you can change your lights inside. I'll leave it off. You can do your front light. All kind of basic stuff. There's speaker off. There's my dome lights. This is how my switches are. Got my reverse lights. Those are for my dome lights. This is my USB charger. This one has the rear diff lock, trail active, 4x4 front diff lock, different drive modes. There's my rock lights and whip lights are. This one's kind of a work in progress. It's full enclosed. I don't have the heater yet. I have a propane golf cart heater. Sits perfect in that cup holder back there. Plenty warm. Worked with my redneck shower curtains. This defroster is a cheap one from Walmart. If you break the ball, if you break the housing the ball goes into, it fits on my ram mount. Defrosts the windshield perfect. Full glass windshield, wiper. Kind of did about everything you can do to this one at the time. I got my O light in here on moon mode. I'm just gonna leave it on all night just because I don't know how traveled this trail is. I got my wallet and shit inside. These CEC enclosures, I highly suggest them. I've got them for my Razor. I haven't really done a video on it yet, but it's a 24 XP 1000. It's on 32-inch Rockzillas. I forget my wheels. I don't know what wheels I got, but I got 5.2 back spacing. I'm waiting on taking it to my wiring guy. This one's got to go back too. Get the tether lights hooked up and my ham radio, well, UHF radio put in it. The same with the Razor, except it's got the factory premium audio. It's a premium edition. It will be quite a task wiring it up. It's got to have turn signal kit, the UHF radio, audio interrupter. I'm adding, I forget what my sound guy said, some kicker speakers to it, bigger amp. Front winch needs wired up, dual USB ports. It's got seat heaters in it. I put in, they're not wired up yet though. Yeah, it's coming along pretty decent. It has the AJK off-road, and I had pack out boxes in it, run the Grizzly cooler in it. I'll try to do a video on it once it gets done. It's gonna be the drink beer and raise hell machine. This one's camping in Hound Hollow. The Razor's a 2-seater. Cooking while camping's always so much better. I've never really had a bad meal camping. I've improvised a few times. Everything's turned out amazing. Back over here. So this trailer here, it has multiple rock lights underneath it. It needs YJ springs. It needs to come up a little more. Probably when the JL goes to 37s. I got the rims for it already, but they want to switch that axle out and go to one with trailer brakes wired in. Probably throw a 7-pin on the JL to be able to charge the battery and run the trailer brakes, and then be able to run reverse lights. And then on this one, I'll probably just make an adapter that goes where it'll charge the battery on whatever I'm taking. Now I have an old cover broke. This is my battery box on my tongue. It's AGM deep cycle battery in there, group 27 maybe. I don't know, not a super expensive battery, but it was about 180 bucks or so. It should run everything all night, and a heated blanket in the tent. We put it underneath our sleeping setup, and she kind of controls it. So we'll run all the lights underneath all night. The lights underneath here will stay on all night. Our side light right here that illuminates out this way probably stay on all night. Those are wired directly to the battery, on all the time. With those, you can run anything you want pretty much. You can see we got everything on right now. I have 12.1 volts, so we're doing pretty good. I do run a cheap Harbor Freight solar panel. It's put up somewhere, but it's one of like $20 ones. The solar panel will plug into this pigtail and just kind of lay it out wherever there's good sun. This also plugs into a standard battery tender. That's how I charge it right now. I think 3 days with running the heated blanket and being able to run that little solar panel to maintain it in the day and bring it up, I should be good. 12.1 volts. I'm predicting in the morning with everything running, I'm going to be 11.5-ish. And that's running our light in there. We're charging tablet. We've got some scary videos to watch tonight. Should be pretty wild. I'm saying a lot. If y'all picked up on that, I'm sure it's getting on your nerves. I hate when I watch videos and people do that. Rough country tent. It's been good so far. It's pretty similar to the Smitty built that we had in the past. I'm glad I noticed that. That needs to be addressed before tonight. Tuck down in there, boy. I'm sure that happened from folding it. I'm trying to put this in my mouth, don't laugh. Oh. There we go. We're going to have to put this down tonight. I'm sure it's going to be way too wet to be able to run that open. Oh. No, actually, I wasn't paying attention when she set this up. She did it wrong. Let me get back with y'all. Okay, so this is just a quick mix-up. She hooked to the door flap instead of the top, said she couldn't see it. But after I flipped the tent open, she set up all the bedding and everything. It's just kind of, it's folded over. She did all that and put them rods in while I was messing around with the fire. It's nice to be able to have a fire like this tonight. If it was dry, there's no way in hell I'd have one this big. We had rain earlier today, and we're supposed to get a ton of rain here in a little bit. So, all those embers and stuff, not super concerning. I still am watching over there, but there's a creek. I don't think it'll go past the creek. And it was kind of hard to start anyway, so I don't think it'll go anywhere. And if it does, y'all will never see this video. So our burgers are done. Put some pepper jack cheese on them. How many burgers do you want, Chastity?
Just one. I just need a decent one.
Don't roll, don't roll. It's a real simple meal tonight. We're scraping out our pan in the creek. Try to keep the smell down through the bears. That'll be good enough. Yeah, we'll wipe her down. Probably cook breakfast in the morning on it if it's not raining ridiculous. We're kind of going to put everything up tonight just in case tomorrow's a sheet show. Well, our burgers and sausages were pretty decent. Fire's kind of died down. It's gonna rain later tonight, but we're gonna hit the tent and get ready for bed. I am gonna try to keep the fire rolling just as long as I can. Those ought to burn quite a long time. Rain will put it all out. I'm sure of it. We're gonna watch some YouTube we've downloaded. The fun part's getting him up inside the tent. He's old. I'm kind of old. Not fun. Not fun times. Then put our lantern up. Pretty much everything's up, just depending on how bad it is. If it's not raining too bad in the morning, I'm gonna pop the CVT awning out the back and cook breakfast under it. So I just found this in the leaves. Primer's not been detonated. So it looks like what they did is they cut her open and probably got the powder out to start a fire. That's my guess. So if you're getting in your rooftop tent, this will get nasty, but better than inside. Better than getting wet. So that's where our crocs are going to reside tonight. Here's our fire hazard we have going on in here. Yep. Uh-oh. There we go. Fan's off for some reason. Do you ever turn it on?
Yeah, it's...
Oh. Got a fan, help with the condensation a little. Plus I can't sleep without it blowing on my face.
Our cabin.
So we're gonna watch a Jazz Cove video.
What the hell is going on out here?
Here's another fake that's kind of interesting. I have the TikTok headlamp, you know, that you can wave. Set up there in case I need it. Bluetooth speaker down there. And we're gonna watch some videos and fall asleep. Well, good morning. We didn't get the rain I was expecting last night. Everything's still real wet though. The caned hams fogged up. Yep, on the inside. A lot of condensation inside the tent. But if it don't rain before we get it set up, we're gonna be able to wipe it down. Oh yeah, we won't have to reset it up. I think I'm gonna do some breakfast. Fire was still burning a little bit, so I just threw some sticks and stuff on it and it took right off. Everything's been running all night. I haven't shut anything off. 11.6 for a battery, so I was running everything all night. So no, that's the tent power. So turn everything off with that. That's the tent lighting power. Jump back up to 11.9. All off that battery. Should say it worked pretty dang good. Getting some sausage going for breakfast. It's looking like a bunch of rain moving in our way. We thought about camping for a second day, but I believe we're going to pack her up and head to our camper, and that'll probably be it. Probably figure out a few more things we need to do this thing. I need better springs for sure, but I gotta get this breakfast going. We're gonna do breakfast wraps, I reckon. Look at him, just gotta get that dump in this morning. Got our sauces pretty much done. Throw them eggs on there. A lot of times we just use the egg beater things. One of these little ones, it's a lot of eggs. Easily both of us eat twice off that. It's weird cooking with the propane trying not to burn. I wish I had a thicker cast iron griddle top. That would be awesome. Just kind of a little fire going. I like fires when I'm camping. I feel like there's some signs for bear activity and such around here. A lot of places where I camp, there's signs like that, but I really haven't ever had an encounter, and I think it's because I try to keep a fire going all night, smoldering. I light the place up semi-decent, and if I can't have a fire, I'm gonna play music all night while I sleep. And then if one does come around and tries to act rough, I guess I'll have to wash its mouth out with my Glock. Here we go. Our breakfast is done. About to eat those on some wraps. Got the sausage done. Labrador's on his like 4th poop this morning. Camping really wears him out. I'm a doctor enough. This stuff's delicious. I don't know if they have those where y'all are at. They're everywhere here in East Tennessee. And they are delicious. Good thing, Labrador, you ready for breakfast? Hey. Oh, I ain't talking? Oh, nothing on your plate yet. His plate's down there, he's checking it out. Probably 2 pieces of sausage and some eggs for him this morning. Here we're heating up a tortilla to do like a breakfast wrap thing with them. Because like breakfast tacos, who don't like tacos? Diesel, hey, you like tacos? Oh, you love tacos, huh? Yeah, I know. Waiting on the cheese to melt for the hounds. Got my wrap going. A piece of sausage with some Texas Pete on them. A little bit of eggs. I'm not super hungry this morning. That was a pretty decent breakfast for the morning. Been a pretty good little trip so far. Short though. Didn't get here till late, but still was an alright time. Go ahead and burn that plate. And burn hers and the dog's plate, and then disperse the fire around, and then start putting our stuff up and make sure the fire's out, and we're gone. Are you ready for yours? Oh man. Sit. Whisper. You better whisper. Huh? No, I said whisper. Huh? Whisper. Diesel. Alright. I barely heard you. He got a pretty good haul going on. He eats it so fast he doesn't even really enjoy it. That's why we have to make sure it's super cooled off for him. Them eggs, he's gonna have nasty, nasty dog farts tonight. What is that? You have any more sausages and cheese? Ah. Go ahead and clean your plate. Make sure it's all the way clean. Come on. Alright, I think you're done. I think you want to check it one more time. What is it with Labradors and food? Yeah, you pretty much got it all. Burn this one and go. I think I'm gonna order a tripod when I get home. I think it'd be pretty sweet to have, like when I'm cooking and stuff. Come on guys, help me out. Give me tips. Tell me what to do. I'm leaning on y'all. There's a majority of our trash that's plastic and glass bottles. For some reason, I've always used paper plates, plastic spoons and stuff, and I always burn them. I just don't want that mess laying around in a trash bag, especially when there's bears around. There's nothing but ashes. Then I just start raking to the side. To the side. Side. Then I've got an aquatainer that can be put on it. Then I don't have to worry about a fire going nowhere. Plus we're gonna get a downpour. It's supposed to come last night, but I guess it'll be today. It's supposed to be quite a bit of rain, like 2 inches. Which 2 inches doesn't sound like a lot, but it is to me. Well, that's it for this trip. We're gonna head home and go through that thing. Anyways guys, if y'all watch it this far, go ahead and drop a like, maybe subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd like to see what y'all like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of, what you don't want to see. Just drop me some comments. Peace. Alright, well, that was a good trip. We're back at the campground now. Getting everything unloaded out of that. She's cleaning out the camper. This is the Razor. This is the new one. Figured to go over it. Full-size spare tire, 32-inch Maxxis Rock Gazillas, Milwaukee Packouts on AJK mount. Grizzly 15-quart cooler. It's not strapped in. It straps there and goes under here. This is her snackle box on a Packout mount. It's just bolted to the cooler and easily removes for snacks and such. It's covered right now. System 3 wheels, SATV 4,500 pound winch. Ain't nothing wired up in it yet. Pretty basic in here. Got my mount for the heater there. GMRS radio. Got the fosgate system in it. The harnesses. Got a lot of stuff to do to finish it up. We got to go through this. Hopefully we'll have to Monday. We'll have to flip it open when we get off work. There's a set of factory takeoffs for 24 XP 1000 if anybody needs them. Here's our storage building we got set up out here. These are the bikes I just picked up, but I'm too fat to really enjoy them. Pretty decent, kind of an entry-level bike. Wanting to take them. I kind of wanted to do like a camping trip on a bike in the woods. Who knows? It is nice having hydraulic disc brakes and stuff. They're hardtails. They're Jamis A2s is what they are. Probably if the rain holds off, I'm gonna get me a fire going in my pit. I'll do a little cooking here later. Hear more side-by-sides rolling in. Where they at? XP just pulled up down there at the clubhouse. My buddy's General. My buddy pulled in this Pro R. Their X3's in the shop. I think everybody, well, not everybody has their side-by-side out this weekend. That Pro XP is sick. 225 horsepower factory. It's got Trinity exhaust and cam work and some other shit done to it. It's pretty sick. Anyways, guys, go ahead and let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what I should add or on that. I do think I'm gonna get a tripod. Anyways, peace out.